You know something? I remember when Halo was great. You know, when Halo was a franchise that never failed, a franchise that many thought could do no wrong. You see, Halo is more than just a game to me. Personally, and I imagine for thousands of others, Halo is a reminder of my childhood and my friends. Halo overall is nostalgic, but most of all, Halo is fun. For example, I mean, Jesus, I remember staying up late into night during the 6-week holiday break from school and just playing round after round of Cage on Halo Reach until like 2 in the morning. Like listening to commentaries as well, listening to music along while playing. Or, for example, taking the Halo 3 disc map, the multiplayer disc map around to a friend's house to 1v1 on Sandbox. I mean, even just messing around in Halo 3's Forge editor and reworking Ghost Town and having my own weapon spawns and spawn points and this should go here, this should go here. I have a lot of memories of Halo. And I think that's the beauty of Halo. It really accommodated for every type of player. It accommodated for the more competitive, MLG sort of sweat side, and then also accommodated for the more casual, sort of just, oh, I want to hop on the game, multiplayer side. Team Fortress 2, for example, had massive balancing issues after adding competitive play. Mostly because Team Fortress 2 was a casual-based shooter. While Halo practically balanced both perfectly. Me and some friends, for example, recently went and played some Halo multiplayer over New Year's. And to be honest, when setting up the LAN party, I thought we maybe have a few games and we'll probably get bored and move on to something else, but not at all. We played way into the late hours in the night. 3 to 4 hours playing Halo 3, Reach, 2, and I've never had such a fun time recently in a multiplayer game. When I say that, when I'm playing multiplayer games, for example like Team Fortress 2 or Counter-Strike, it's not that I'm not having fun, it just seems like I'm kind of just going through the motions, you know, like, it's just, oh, I need to get that XP, I need to get that skin, I need to level up, I need to do this, I need to get this item. Rather, while when I was playing Halo, it just seemed like I was just completely enamored in the game. But I was also happy in the presence of the other people around me. And I think that's the beauty, again, of Halo, is just the community and this sense of camaraderie between people. And the fact that split-screen multiplayer and LAN parties was just like a standard thing. You know, you would go to someone's house and you would meet with them and you could fight each other in the game and then you could insult each other to each other's faces. It was a really physical like activity. It was a lot more social back then, I feel like, than it is now. Even though now it's so more, it's sort of, gaming sort of seen as the most social thing. It's like the most social it is now. But back then, it seemed like, obviously, you're meeting people in person. It's a lot more personal. While now, you just talk to people over the internet. It's just not the same. And the fun we had, I think, just shows like an example of just how well these games have aged, to be honest. That something as simple as just split-screen, couch co-op, or multiplayer Team Slayer, or just free-for-all Slayer. It's simple, but it's effective in just how fun it is. And I think we realised, like, now in hindsight I can realise that I've made memories through this game. But at the time I was just having fun. And I think that's a really, really nice way to look at it, in a nostalgic way, that I didn't really realise how much of an influence this game would have on my personal taste for video games, but also my standards of what a good Halo is. Not only just a good Halo, but what a good shooter is. And I think that's why Halo is always going to be one of my favourite games, probably one of my favourite multiplayer shooters of all time. Although it changes, but it's definitely up there. Definitely up there. Sentimentally, but also just practically as a whole, it's just a really, really well designed set of games and set of multiplayer maps. And I guess it just hurts to look at now and you just see like how much of a downfall this game took after Halo 4. After Bungie left and moved on to Destiny and other priorities, and 343 took over. I think the biggest issue I have with it, apart from the obvious things, is just that they really took away the identity of Halo. They really took away the spirit of it. They tried to make it more like other casual shooters, but like too casual. Like they tried to make it like Call of Duty or Battlefield or just other things. There were just other influences being wormed into this, and it's like you have such a great original idea, something that's not broken, so it doesn't need fixing. and they tried to fix it multiple times, and every time it's failed. And it hurts to look at, to see something that you loved so much as a child just completely just crash into the toilet. I hope and pray for one day that we get a Halo which does it justice, does a proper successor to Halo Reach, a real continuation of everything great about the franchise, to be honest. I'm hoping that we get something that has a strong story and great multiplayer, but unfortunately after Infinite's release, I don't think it's in the cards for us, and once again, it just kinda hurts. And that's basically my rant over. My whole point of this video was basically that playing this game recently with friends really brought out a lot of memories, really fond memories, but also it showed just how amazing those games were and how well they've aged. And then obviously you're comparing those to the newer Halo games where it's just not as good. And I think that's what really surprised me, is because I thought, oh, maybe it's just I'm getting old, or maybe it's just nostalgia bait. And then I played them and I was like, no, actually, this is just still really fun to play. But yeah, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I think I'll end the video with a nice little B-roll of some Halo moments, just for old time's sake.
Halo 3. Midnight tonight. We're gonna set up the TV, my monitor. It's gonna be amazing. We're going right now to the grocery store to get all the junk food we can think of. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing.
It will be amazing. We're going to finish the fight.
Video game Halo 2.
Video gamers across the country are anxiously awaiting the midnight release of a game called Halo 2.
45 minutes and counting for Halo 2 to go on sale.
The line right now is probably about 100 yards long.
It is the most anticipated game in entertainment history.
Well, if you're an Xbox gamer, there's a good chance you're pretty tired right now.
Halo 2 sold 2.4 million units in 24.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff. I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we out here, in this canyon? Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Don't give me fucking sprint game. Fuck off. What the fuck? Really, you faggot? Bullshit! I evade roll at this fucking kid and he doesn't die! Or not evade roll, I sword lunge at him. And he doesn't fucking die! I hear it fucking squish through his fucking flesh. Fuck you, Jack Michael.
30 seconds
Kids are
remaining.
pissing me off. There's no reason they should be fucking living.